And coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between Jon Jones and the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Well, you just never know when the next UFC superstar is going to emerge. I submit to you, the UFC's interim middleweight champion, Israel Adesanya, only made his UFC debut in February of 2018, and it's an understatement to say he has taken this sport by storm.
It's an understatement, a massive understatement. For a long time, I had heard about Israel Adesanya before he even got to the UFC, but did not know what to expect. I did not expect such a versatile skill set. An ability to stay upright, an ability to deal with the pressure of wrestlers, an ability to stay the course whenever things aren't going necessarily as you plan. He was just wise beyond his time in the octagon from the moment he got there. And I think that's because he chose the exact right time to come to the UFC.
Right, he didn't force it. He has become a sensation overnight, and most people believe when it comes to Israel Adesanya, the best is yet to come. All right, so here he is, the consensus greatest mixed martial arts athlete of all time, UFC light heavyweight champion Jon Jones. It has been a remarkable career. The toughest fight he has had came against you. He is trying to add to his legacy here tonight in what is yet another big spot for Johnny Bones.
Jon Jones is a guy that has reached the true pinnacle of mixed martial arts. No matter what he was going through outside of the octagon, the moment he stepped foot in there, he was just the best of the very best. I've shared the octagon with him twice, and I have never felt that I was getting attacked by so many different things. He's a phenomenal mixed martial artist, truly deserves to go down in the UFC Hall of Fame. A champion now, was a champion before, one of the longest reigns in UFC light heavyweight history.
And it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it as well as he does. That 84-inch reach, certainly one of many tools in the vast arsenal of Johnny Bones Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 200 pounds. Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a look-see-do fighter, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones!
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner. Ready?
Round 1 is upon us between 2 of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks.
Jones gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Very nice outside leg kick by him there, DC. We'll see if he follows it up here.
Driving his shin into his opponent's thigh, beating his leg up.
Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with the punch there.
Accuracy at its best. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
He is throwing a fast, straight, hard jab. That's not a feeler jab. That's one that's really knocking the head back.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, nice connection there by Jon Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer. The best strike he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot he's landed tonight. A massive uppercut.
And a knee. And now he's got that tied clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. 26 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Nice punch there by Adesanya. Oh, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Adesanya gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can round. Straight right is there. Oh, just misses with the kick.
Big leg kick lands.
45 seconds remain in the round. Takedown attempt nice late, pop there and it's from good.
the
Crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent where he
A
wants.
sigh of relief from the people watching because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get takedowns and get defended over and over again. Finally gets it. Now what does he do with the top control?
Round two next. All right, that's the end of the round. And our cameraman all over that cut on the cheek. That thing is getting wider by the minute and only getting worse. Cut man gonna earn his money tonight. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
All right, here we go, the start of round two. Jon Jones. And on the other side, Israel Adesanya.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Right hand on point. All right, lands a kick there, pretty well done.
Really good accuracy landing that kick.
Oh, beautiful connection on the feet. He's got it all working tonight, DC.
He's in his zone. He's in a zone, and it's going to be very difficult for his opponent to keep up with him. Big punch from the clinch.
So 40 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. Well, and hitting on 1 out of every 2, landing with 50% accuracy tonight against Jon Jones.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all.
Good takedown defense by Israel.
Oh, massive knee to the head. Oh! Oh, collar tie. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Both know exactly what they need to do. And when both fighters are trying to do the same thing, it's very, very difficult to get the desired result. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Let's focus now.
Oh!
Big punch landed in the center.
Jones goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attempt. Left hook to the head. Just unable to quite find that range. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. 45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. $20 seconds left to go in round two.
Nice looping punch.
Round three next. Well, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Takedowns are not working. They're not working the way you're saying, but we're sticking to the...
You ready? You ready? Fight!
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Ooh, 6-shot land. It almost looked like you went limp there for a second. So you gotta check these low leg kicks.
Well, one got through. That kick was blocked.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Well, you gotta be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Gets up again here, but hurting. 66 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. And if you care about the efficiency, connecting with a 37% accuracy rate against John Jones. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. All right, he engages in a single collar tie.
Look at how fast. The only person I can do this is Baby John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm going to do this to anybody, it's Anik.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse.
Now he's going to try to attack Kimura here.
And this might just be a matter of time. Shortly thereafter.
He got the arm straight, right? The moment he was able to break the lock, John, his opponent was in trouble. Hip pressure up, opponent had to tap.
And he tapped and he lives to fight another day, but a huge win for his opponent by submission tonight. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor,
It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 6 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, John Jones!
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.